Hi guys, my name is Gabriel Ujah. I'm an actor and welcome to Spotlight by Katung Films. First thing I ever acted in. Like first thing ever or first thing I did professionally. So first thing I ever acted in was a church drama. I was 6. It wasn't my church, it was my neighbor's church. And they were at home in the compound rehearsing, right? And I went to visit them, my neighbor and her kids. And I was like, oh, what are you guys doing? I thought it was so interesting. I was like, can I join? Can I join? And yeah, that's how I got my first ever acting role. All right. First thing I ever did professionally would be Ujah. That's an African magic series, and it was in 2018, I believe. Yeah. The first thing I ever did on stage was UI school, and it was One Legend, Many Seasons. Yes, by Femi Oshofiso. That was the first thing I ever did on stage. I've had so many highlights in my career, and one that comes to mind is my film LowlaDee showing at Sundance 2026 and winning an award for Best Ensemble Cast for acting, and also the fact that it's showing at Berlinale. I think it was in August, sometime in August of 2023. I was in my bathroom, I was really crying. I was like, I'm almost a certain age and I do not know exactly what I'm doing with my life. It feels like all the dreams that I had nowhere, like I didn't see them coming to pass. And so I started to ask him that, you know what, if this is not your dream for me, like God, if acting is not your dream for me, anything else you have me do, I want to do it. I will do it. Like if it's hair making, if it's to sew clothes, I will buy a sewing machine right now, right? And I feel like LowlaDee was that career moment for me of God saying that you're where you're supposed to be and you're doing exactly what I've called you to do. Okay. The moment I got the call that I booked the part to play LowlaDee, I was in a rehearsal. A True Christmas Story, right? And I had missed a call, so during break time or during mid-rehearsal when we took our break, I went outside to return the phone call I'd missed. And, I just heard Mr. Suki, his still gentle voice, and he was like, oh, hi, Jessica. My name is Sukomi. I said, I know you, sir. How are you, sir? And he said, so I'm calling because silence everywhere. You got the part. You're going to be playing the lead, LowlaDee, everywhere. Like I was outside on the road, but I promised that everywhere went quiet. I kept hearing ringing noise in my ears. Like, I can't till today remember what Mr. Sukomi said after you're going to play the lead, LowlaDee. Everything else he said, I couldn't hear. I was just like, yes, sir, yes, sir. But I was so excited. Playing LowlaDee in LowlaDee challenged me in so many ways. One of it was learning how to drive. I had never driven before, and I was ready for it. In fact, I had approached the director and I'm like, hey, I think there was conversation about, a body double. I was like, hey, I would love to drive. Like I'd even signed up for driving school before, before that conversation was had, because I was ready to jump in and just, feel what it's like to be a taxi driver in Lagos, LowlaDee. Some of my plans for the future include Broadway. I would love to be on Broadway and, work with fantastic directors both in Nigeria and outside Nigeria. Directors I'm dying to work with. So first of all, I've had the honors of working with some of my dream directors. Such a great opportunity. But there's still some that we should work together. And one of them, Nigerian director, is Dolapo Adeleke, also known as LowlaDee. Kene Gang, Kayode Kasum, Kemi Adetiba. And for foreign directors, I would love to work with Sofia Coppola. I'm a huge fan. Mel Gibson, and a couple of other directors. But you know, if you have time, we can talk about the rest. Call me in your DMs. Let's work together. My thoughts about the industry right now is that we're growing and rapidly too. And one of my favorite things about this industry is resilience. Our resilience. We have grit, you know, to keep going, to keep doing in spite of, and you know, excelling at it too. You know, it might not be all round yet, but I feel like we're at this edge of greatness and there is more, and definitely more to come. And I'm excited for the future of all that Nollywood is going to be. Oh, that was the last question. Oh, we should do this again when I win an Oscar.
Okay, wonderful.